Enjoy. You're welcome.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. I'm Naj.
And I'm Dre.
And today we're going to share some tips to help you guys secure your PlayStation. And also we're going to do an unboxing for you guys.
But before we get into all that, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Don't forget to turn on the post notifications. So like many of y'all, we was trying to get the PlayStation since it dropped. We missed the pre-sale. It sold out. And, for weeks we've been battling
the bots.
Walmart is notorious. Some people have been lucky to get it, but, I'm not buying a bot. She not buying a bot. So, you feel me? We had to revert to a different way, but, we still managed to get not one, but two PS5s. We got them sitting back here. I don't know if y'all can see them. But, yeah, if y'all stay tuned for the duration of the video, we're going to do an unboxing at the end. But, first and foremost, we guys want to share some tips with you guys, and also our experience with getting the PlayStation 5. So starting on December 1st, Walmart has been getting stock. So you feel me? You're able to go into the store and get a PlayStation 5, but the Walmart employees are being very shady.
It's kind of weird. It'll say online that they have them in stock. But when you go in there, if you call, they'll all deny it and tell you that they do not have them, even though they do have them.
They lie so much. So I also tag some Twitter pages in the comments. But staying locked in on Twitter has also helped. Through that we found out about this site called BrickSeek. That site's done now. Walmart requested that they stop posting stock, because the way that site worked is what they would know when Walmart has stock, and it would show 6+ on their site, and then people would go to the store, rush the store, and they would crowd the store. Now we actually went to 4 different stores before we got ours. We went to one store and it was a total mess.
There was a lot of people there who were visiting the same sites that we were, and all the Walmart employees were telling us that they did not have them, even though every single person there was on the same app that said that it did have it. So we essentially sat there and we waited for a while to see whether they were just waiting for the crowd to clear up, but they never brought them out.
Yeah, and I also heard one of the employees say that she was going to lock them all up in someone's office. I don't know whose office, but I don't know, I guess it's against the corporate policy for them to be holding consoles, but some stores, the management was just terrible. If everyone's here to buy the system, why are you hoarding it? And it's it came down to you're either going to fight the bots or fight the managers in the store, because this is crazy. But back to the BrickSeek, that's done now. So now, the best thing we can advise is, to stay locked in on Twitter, because, there's some pages that have helped us, that post that, tell you when, whether it's Costco, Walmart, PlayStation Direct, Target, Best Buy, any of those, online stores restock. These people, sit on their computer all day, and they know when the drops are going to happen. So,
it's pretty up to date and pretty accurate, because he was following the Twitter pages, but he was getting the updates and things like that, and they were pretty
they're pretty accurate.
They were accurate, and people all across the country were following these pages and saying this is super accurate, you guys said this and this is what happened.
Yeah, and thousands of people have gotten them, from those pages. And, once you guys go to see their page, you'll see all the people, that tagged them after they've, gotten their console and everything like that. But, our story, we used BrickSeek before they shut it down. It was 2 nights ago, actually. And, we went out to the Walmart 4 a.m. We sat out there for 3 hours for freezing. And then
before you get into all that, another tip is that we got there at 4 a.m. But I highly advise that you try to get there at 3:34 if you're going to camp out. simply because when we got there at 4 a.m., we were literally so close to not getting the PS5 because they had 8 consoles and I was number 8 in line. So like the person who was directly behind me, he was like walking up at the same time as us, and we just so happened to be walking quicker than him. So like had we been walking like 10 seconds behind this man or parked a little slower than him, like we wouldn't have gotten it. So I advise you to try to at least be like one of the first 8 people. Like if you pull up to a Walmart and there's like 10 people outside, like it's probably not likely that you're getting them, because I mean some Walmarts, they do have like more, like they probably have like 20 of them, but most Walmarts that I've seen have at least 8. So I highly recommend trying to be at least one of the top 8 people.
But yeah, we got there for the person that got there before, like the first person that got there. He said he got there at 2:30, so he's out there for quite some time. But it's kind of like Black Friday. We were out there. That store manager actually came out at around 6:30, and she handed out, tickets. She handed out 8 tickets. That's how we know that there were 8 in store. She said you need to have it to get it once the store opened.
The crazy thing about that though is they kept denying the fact that they even had them in there, even though all these people, including us, were outside for hours up until like 5:30 in the morning. That's when she came out and counted all of us, and then she like whispered something under her breath, and that's kind of how we, like, honestly, us being out there was like taking a leap of faith, because they just kept saying that they did not have them, but everybody out there was like reassuring each other like they have them. We know that they have them. People all over the country are going through the same thing as us, but yet they secured it, so we all stood our ground. Good thing that we did.
Yeah, I don't really know what Walmart's logic behind it. Maybe they just don't want a large crowd of people. That's really why they told that third-party app, BrickSeek, to not post their inventory anymore, because there were crowds of people going to every single Walmart. The Karens will go there and they would tell them we don't have them, or they're not selling them, and they would sit there and call corporate, and corporate told them they have to sell them, and it was just a whole mess. I don't know if you guys have seen any stories about it or anything like that, but the day after, I actually told my friend how we got it. He did the same thing with the BrickSeek. And him and my other friend, they grabbed 2 also. They were out there at, I think, 3:30. Yeah, but they said it was a mess where they went too. The cops were there and everything. But yeah. Anything else that we missed?
I don't think so. Those are I feel like those are the major things that helped us to be able to get the PS5. So just getting there early.
If you want to be there if you want to get it online, you feel me, the best thing to do is probably just to stay in contact with your local retailers and follow the the Twitter pages, turn on the bell notifications for them, because they're gonna stay, like, they send out directs to links to PS Direct. I tried to get it through there one time, but I was a little bit slow. And if you want to get it in person, like she said, you pull up early, set up, dress warm, do what you gotta do. And
try to be one of the first 8 people, because it's not saying that it's a guarantee that you'll get it if you're one of the first 8, but you'll definitely increase your likelihood, because most stores have at least 8 consoles in store.
Yeah, depending on where you're at, it could vary from 2 consoles to 20. I've seen 20 plus. Like places like Texas, I've seen them have 20 plus. I guess they have a larger population, versus I've seen stores in New Jersey that have 20 plus, but it varies. They're not going to tell you how much they have in stock, and there's probably not going to be regular inventory till mid-March maybe even. So yeah, let's
get into this unboxing though.
Oh yeah,
the moment you all been waiting for.
Waiting for this. So this is the moment we were all waiting for. Go ahead and break the seal. I'm kind of nervous, sweating a little bit. Yeah. But before I get into that, I just want to say the box was actually heavier than I anticipated. Like seeing people with this joint, I didn't think it was this heavy. It's got some weight to it. I'm struggling a little bit. Crap. So yeah, a little protective sleeve on it for some reason. Y'all ready? Now I won't need this joint. Just some wires. Now I've been waiting to feel this joint forever.
What is it, the controller?
Yes, that's the controller. Wow. Wow. Now I seen somewhere online that they said they had little, there's little triangles, circles, squares. Probably, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's on the back of the controller for extra grip. Feels pretty good. Yeah, it feels pretty good. So compare it to the Xbox. Here's the PlayStation controller. This is actually Xbox One controller, but it's exactly the same as that Xbox Series X. So they're relatively the same size. And this one just takes batteries. But yeah, this one has a USB-C port on it. You know, built-in microphone, all that. It's pretty neat. This will be the stand. I think this is the USB 2.0. Charger for the controller. Throw that over there. And here is the system. How can I get this out?
You should not break it before you can even unwrap
That
it.
really just hurt my soul. Whew. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Let me set it down. Wow, that's pretty. It's a lot like taller than I imagined it would be.
So there you have it. I'm actually like really excited about this. Learn how to play the games and everything. Like I played on the PS4 like with my brother growing up, but I'm excited to play like Spider-Man and actually learn how to play 2K.
This thing's actually bigger than our router.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of memes about this thing looking like a router.
It actually does, low-key. It actually does.
I can't wait to turn this thing on. Kind of looks like a spaceship, like right in the center. The back's it's pretty simple. Just HDMI, Ethernet, 2 USBs, and that little imprints in there too. The square, triangle, O, and X.
Mm.
But overall, I think it's pretty nice.
But thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to us. We wish you a whole lot of luck in trying to get your PlayStation 5, and let us know if our tips helped you, if you were able to secure the bag.
All right.
Until next time.